Oh no, where's my box? My I have a tiny box that I use, so my mic isn't on my desk. It has disappeared. I need my box. Oh, there it is. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right there. Do, 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 do. System coming feels so fun. I'm almost ready to switch. I just need to grab my drink. Okay. Hi, it's me, Poison. Sorry about that little prolonged wait. But yeah, so I'm using this model only for the first part of stream when I work on the splash art. Because if I'm working on the art for something, I like to have it on screen. Let's see. I was listening to Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas because the very first AMV I ever made was to Hinata. And it was that Fergie part, and it was over like the Neji versus Hinata fight. Oh, ready, oh, system come and feel so fine. Oh, let it go, here we go. La da dee da da dee da. But hi, it's me, Poison, and so we're gonna start stream with doing art. Mostly because like I really enjoy rendering. The rendering process to me is pretty much just coloring. It's coloring, but with like more of like coloring outside the lines and around the lines. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do with art. It's very equivalent to like playing a game for me. Mostly because I love coloring. But yeah, no, that's gonna be stuck in my head. It was the first song I did an AMV to for a reason. La da dee da da dee da. Stereo system come and feel so fine. But I hope everyone is doing well, making sure that all of my stuff is up. Yes. Draw. Okay, I'm just pulling up the image now. There we go. Everything is pulled up. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, if I make a model that I would consider like a bigger model, I'll oftentimes do a stream where I do the render for the model, so like a splash art stream. And this is that. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. System come. I'm gonna try not to sing that on repeat. This is why I need to learn more songs, is so I never end up. Oop, Wardo froze. Wardo got mad at me. Okay. I was just trying to calibrate my face tracking. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we'll move this up just a bit. But yeah, so we're going to do the render on this image as the splash art for this model. One of the things that's going to be really nice about this model doing the rendering process is that typically especially for 3D art, it's best to start with dark and move towards light. Um, so because this model is already on the darker side, like shadowy vibes, it means that I'm gonna have a fairly good time when it comes to doing uh, the render for it, because a lot of the work is already done for me when it comes to the shadows. Of course, I'm gonna want the shadows to be a bit more intense than this, uh, but for the most part. So first thing I want to do is I'm gonna like grab some color and put it in the background, so that way I cannot have it mess up with my foreground view of things. And also if I'm using like darker colors, I'm gonna want to know what it looks like. The reason why I'm using this and not the paint bucket tool is because I want to slowly build the background, so that way I can like make sure I get everything exactly how I want. Okay, that's gonna be the very base of the background. Yeah. Okay. Make sure, yeah, everything should be good. I think there was a little bit of playback going. Up my headset. Um, my audio is not working on my desktop computer. I'll just unplug the headset and then plug it back in. Do 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 do. I wonder why that's not working. I'm gonna untangle. Oh gosh, it's super tangled in my thing, so I'm just gonna untangle it real fast. But yeah, I might just not be able to use my like hearing, at least hearing direct on stream. I'm gonna set my audio playback on for that purpose. Advanced audio properties. Output. Do do do. This way I can see. Boop. Yay! I got it to work. Okay, audio's back on. I was like, why can't I hear anything? Yes. And now I'm gonna need to turn the audio playback off in a moment, but we're gonna continue on with the thing for now. Because sometimes audio playback's also just like a nice reminder for myself that I'm being quiet. Because, yeah. We are gonna go for like very horror vibes for the back as well. And I think I have a good idea of what I want that to look like. Um, I'm gonna stick with like these dark blues and purples. If I could get it to look like ink, that would be perfect. The only issue with doing it this way, with swirling it, is the fact that it does put me moving on a delay on screen. just because like it's a lot of blend. I've done like more of like IRL backgrounds or like more realistic backgrounds lately. And this is the first like very in the theme of a flat color. It's not a flat color, but it's themed like one. I want to avoid using like true black as best as I can. And honestly, if I could lean this to be more blue, so it doesn't interfere with my foreground coloring, that would be great. Do 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 do. Oh, stay. Do 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 do. Okay. It's possible that I also just make that kind of black and white. But for now, okay. One of the first things I want to do is highlight some of the areas that should have a little color. And I want to add the red back in the cheeks that got kind of washed out. And then I'm going to set this to soft light. And then take this, I'm going to blur it. I might need to actually go into the like Unity program and add this in because I don't think it's fully red and transferred over. So because this red was mixing with the blue underneath, I'm gonna do a very thin red shade so that way the soft light can stay the right shade. Okay, got this. I have to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to how high I take the eye shadow with the 3D model because of the eyebrow rigging. But for this, I can be a little bit more bold and take it further out for dramatic effect. Okay. I'm gonna want to do a multiply layer. And we're gonna use this dark purple. I'm gonna go into areas that I want to put shadow. I'm gonna do soft and then I'll blur it out. Do 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 do. Just gonna do that on both sides. Cinch the waist. and putting the color down where it needs to go. But it's not gonna look like that because I'm gonna blur it out. No, I've mentioned it before, but I need to like find music that's not AI music that I can play like in the background of art streams that YouTube also won't get mad at me for, because it's gotten mad at me for a lot of different songs that I've tried to use, even the ones that like I'm technically supposed to be allowed to. I just wanted to add a bit more curvature here. I'm just gonna very thin. Contour this. A lot of this will be like very small shading changes that add up when all combined. I think I do kind of like the ASMR of like hearing the clicking in the draw pad. But it's only possible because like it's fairly quiet in my apartment right now. And after multiply, I like to put the highlight. So add glow. And there's like effects I want to do on this too. Another really good thing about when I do this splash art is it kind of allows me to like review my work in a little bit more detail. So I can see like what am I changing about the model and how would I make the 3D model reflect those changes better, making this step less work, but also just like adding some more nicety to it. So these lips, I believe I used super dark purple. That's not showing up here. So I'm just gonna add a faint little bit of purple here. I'm gonna blur this. I'm gonna go to the multiply layer. And I'm gonna erase that little section. Come back to add. I like the color for that tooth. And I'm just gonna highlight. Because that tooth gets easily lost. And this heart is red, but it really only shines red if I use blue. Do 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 do. But yeah. I figured I would spend like the first bit of stream doing this and then do my dailies in Wuthering Waves. And then play a little bit of Warframe. Which I gave it a little bit of a break for right before the patch. So that way I could come back to it and have an easy time, like knowing what I want to do. Okay, so the lining of this top is supposed to be silver, and it looks that way when fully rendered, but for this, I know I'm gonna have to do the silver effect by hand. It kind of just involves adding, like, extra shine in locations. Okay, and then I'm gonna take blur. Not that big of a blur. It's gonna be probably fairly minor at first. Yes. No, I also think this is like nice because like the picture's already here. So I feel like it renders. It's a little bit more of a fun process to be able to see further down the line of everything. Okay. I'm gonna add some color to this, which I'm probably just gonna use like this purple because I don't need this to be outlined how it is. Then I'm gonna take fingertip. And then make that not 100% opaque. I definitely want this to be dark. But true black doesn't really work that well in 2D art, especially. In 2D art, it can sometimes work because it can give you a 2D effect. But in 2D art, it kind of just makes it lose its depth. I had an idea for these. It's gonna be hard to do. I feel like. Mostly if I'm gonna have like this style of background. Like maybe instead of this, add a new layer. And I'm gonna do near black, dark blue. New layer. And then I have like a star brush. Make this bigger. There it is. Because this will allow me to like do something different. I'll be able to use like darker colors in the foreground, which will be very nice because I want ink and it's going to be hard to do like a dark ink. Oop, not that. Go to paintbrush, watercolors. Oh, you know what? Erase. I'm gonna have these drip ink because the implied movement isn't there in the base of the brush. So it would be way more easier visually to communicate them dripping than the reverse. And plus I can use this to kind of establish the color of ink in this setting, which will do some of the groundwork and how to render the shadows slash ink forms on the body. There we go. And this can also help with implied movement. It's still hard to make that out a bit, so that means I'm gonna go behind it. And just add a little bit of highlight. Just to kind of make it a little easier to see. I think the overlay layer is also going to be doing a good amount of work here. because that's going to help me separate the background from the foreground. Because I use two overlay layers. I'll put the background under like red and the foreground with blue. And that should cause some separation in the two. Okay, I'm gonna Control C, Control V, and convert. I also did forget to hit speed paint. This is why I'm glad I'm recording, because that's not an issue. I need this converted. Raster. Okay, I'm gonna take this, hide this. And I need to erase pretty much this anywhere that's not the gloves or the dress. There we go. Now I can refill this back. I did that so that way I could drag up from this. I'm gonna Control C, Control V, go to this lower layer. And actually, you know, I'm gonna leave these super dark. Then I want to take this. And then I'm gonna need all of those colors below. New layer. I'm gonna take this one. This is bright. Then this. I think the hardest thing about this is gonna be making something that still has a little bit of an inky vibe. Put them here. So where I have highlight, I'll probably have the color more visible. And outside of that highlight, I'll make sure it's like fairly dark. I'm gonna take these two layers and I'm gonna merge them. Merge selected. Okay. And that is so I can go here and clean this up. There we go. And then I'm gonna take the arm and just drag this up. Okay. And new layer. Super, super dark. Into this side. Okay. It might be even easier if I actually light the model up a lot more than what it is. Which will likely happen with the overlay anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and do a simple overlay layer. And for this, we're focusing on color gradient. Well, like, not color, but brightness gradient. And I'm going to brighten that part. Okay. and then darker. I'm definitely gonna need to do something different with the background. You know what? I've done it quite a bit lately, but when in doubt, add curtains. Because that's like my go-to, because it's one of the things that like I find fairly easy to draw. Also, this should definitely be more like an add glow. Is this gonna make this a little bit easier? New layer, and I want to do basically add these black lines going down. Fingertip, big fingertip. The fingertip tool is my absolute favorite way to do fabric effects. It makes it so easy to just take your finger and like kind of smudge. It's also working with like negative space, which is already found to be my strong suit. Okay, I'm gonna go to this layer. New layer. No, I want like black. This is to add like kind of like a semi-cloud detail. Go. I'm gonna do another new layer. Another new layer. There we go. And then I'm gonna take overlay. It may seem like contradictory to do like a warm color for this. But because I want the foreground to be the blue, I want this to be warm for the contrast. I'm gonna have it very barely visible. Okay, another new. Add glow. Switch to blue. I'm just gonna give some of this little bit of glue. I just need this to kind of like bend and round this in the right direction because I was about to round it in the wrong direction. I was about to round it inwards instead of out, which would just make things look weird. Okay. Do do do. It's gonna add just a little bit. Okay, and then super dark, but slightly off. small finger. Just to add a little bit of separation between those two things. Okay, I'm gonna go right above this. New layer. I want to take like a very near black. And drag this up. There we go. And I basically want to take everywhere that's on the opposite side of the light and put it in like this darker space. New layer. And hello, Silver Sun. I hope you drink well. It's been a little bit of a more quiet stream, so sorry for the delay. Oh, that's the only problem. Like, when I'm having like one of the streams where like it's mostly me, is that I just get absorbed into what I'm doing. I'm very glad I looked over. We're also almost done with this. I'm gonna do another overlay. Well, maybe two overlay layers, but definitely this one. I just want to provide some better detailed color. I think I also need to take this and just mix it up a little bit. This one. That's better. Come back up. There we go. And then Just a little bit more darkness. Overlay. Those I want to make sure they maintain their color, which is why I did 2. Overlay. Take this to straight purple. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to like 5. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't hit speed paint. This one will be have to made the old-fashioned way, which is just taking the video and speeding it up. Speed paint. On the bright side, I kept this pretty much still and in the right spot. Yay! We did the splash art. And one of the good things about this, and one of the things I want to maintain, is I can hide the background and use this foreground picture for like a thumbnail for the Warframe stream. But okay, it is time for us to switch our model. I think I might just use my main model. And
I know it's dank, but it also gives the void.
yeah. It's kind of like C, all of the above. Well, D, all of the above. Because it gives void, shadow, slightly ink. I need to like practice making the ink texture so I can make it more like apparently ink. Some of the other part that makes it look void like is probably the glitter top that's on the model.
It's giving void elf shadow pretty slow.
WoW has infected me. The Banshee Queen is struck again. Honestly, if I was gonna make fan art of any WoW character, it would be Sylvanas. Slay Queen. Queen of Slaying. And the Banshees. She's a triple threat. Ah. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I need to unplug my drop pad. I'm also wondering if partially one of the things that might have caused issues in the past is pulling up WoW while my drop pad is still plugged in, or like the uh, Galmon software is up in the background, because that has to do with screen control. Uh. Ooh, you know what? Bloom! It's time to let the flowers bloom. Bloom! This is the perfect setting for bloom. Just
Just
right.
the right amount.
I look a little sunburned. I think the light that I'm using is orange currently. Yeah, it's like a... It's not full orange, but it brings out the orange in my skin. Ooh, I look sick. I look like I'm gonna throw up. One of the great things about using a normal map is I can actually like change a lot by just changing the color of the lighting. Or just turn the light off. That also works. Eh. Uh, let me save. File, save. Oh, I can just exit. I saved it. But yeah, now we need to do our Wuthering Waves dailies. I am debating if I'm gonna go live tomorrow, mostly because it is, I believe, yeah, it's the 25th. It is the day of the Warframe patch. And sometimes I do a like a little live uh whenever a new character drops, but it's not a gotcha, so it's not like a I roll the dice kind of situation. That's the only thing that has me like debate on like what to do. I'm gonna exit this, minimize, exit. Okay. Boop. So there's playback on one of my web browsers. Where in the world is my playback coming from? Um, oh, exit that. Oh, I still have PowerPoint up. One of the funny things, I think it's hilarious, but just how much RAM PowerPoint eats up. Like, what are you using it on? Are you mining Bitcoin in the background? Because, like, dear God, why do you use so much RAM? Are you Minecraft? Why does the offices require like so much? Because it's funny because like I can run it on like any computer, but it always just takes up a high percentage of whatever computer I'm using. Um, there's the playback. I think I found it. I think I found our culprit. You guys can't hear the playback because I have it muted right now, but there was playback, I promise. Weathering waves. Hit done. This is going to the right speaker. I need to turn my audio playback off. Okay, yeah, it looks like I fixed the playback issue. The speaker button's not moving at all. And monitor off. There we go. Yay, now we're ready to do our dailies. Which I know we're gonna do the bosses for the week. Because Sigrika still is missing some of her, like, enhancements. Still need to clean up more of my desktop. Okay, I can go to live scene now. I did make this model to be like mostly in the dark because of all like the glitter and the scale like glitter. And these like radioactive Stephanie and Jessica. Oh, there was a patch. Confirm. Listen, this is way cleaner than what it was. It's still messy. But it's cleaner. Baby steps. La da dee da da dee da. Oh, stay, yeah, you. Hey! Okay, I just gotta say, so the way that my chat box is set up, I didn't see the .hack part. I just saw the hack part. And it's, so I read that as, I may have gotten hack lately. I was like, oh no. .hack is way better than being hacked. I'm glad there's a dot before that hack. I am the dark mode streamer. No, I really love, I've always loved, like, even when I was a kid, like the glow in the dark stars. I've always loved glow effects. My cat needs more food. Same. Okay, I'm back. Cat has been fed. Yeah, no, I watched .hack. I think I watched 3 seasons. I don't know if there's 3 or not though. So I may be lying. Wait, is something attacking me? It says I'm in combat with that, but I'm not. Oh, whoops. Well, now I'll be. I'm coming for you, bird. I'll get there. Come down here.
Greet my friends.
Jerk, get down here.
Absolute symphony of life. Mr. Bean. I feel nothing. Preparatory beats begin. Let me! Greet my friends. Leg cannon! Detonate!
Okay. And hello, Silver, just in case you didn't hear it. I missed it earlier when you said hello because I was just absorbed. It was also a fairly silent start to the stream.
Faster than a rabbit.
And so it's easy to miss whenever I start off with it being quiet for the first, like, 40 minutes. Da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da. Oh yeah, there's a dot hack MMO coming out, isn't there? Claim. What's this? Oh. Compensation for bug fix. We have resolved a hotfix combat anomaly that would occur with Sigrika Cast Forte. Learn my true name, for instance. I wonder if it was like not doing damage, because there's sometimes where I noticed it wouldn't cause any damage. I think there was one that did. I do know about the one that was like formally in play. One. I wonder what wish I'm on. Two. Oh. My cat needs help with the blankets. He said I finished my food. It's time for sleep again. I'm back. Oh, nice. I mean, co-op's still good. MMOs are struggling now anyways. Whereas I think Where the Winds Meet is still going pretty strong. World of Warcraft is probably one of the MMOs that like has the most longevity. But they did kind of originate the genre a bit. And a lot of other places just end up trying to reheat World of Warcraft's nachos without adding too many like other ingredients. As a matter of fact, it's normally like a Velveeta cheese situation. Which is good, but if you eat it too much, it'll make you sick. That's what I was looking for. It's like, I don't see the option to go to my bosses. Weekly challenge. System coming feels so fun. Okay. Team. I need someone to heal. Or just to heal it myself. I could be not lazy. Because I have food items to heal. Resonator, max HP. I don't think I can use the other ones in combat. Like inside the instance. It keeps on wanting me to delete my excess echoes. That I am a hoarder. I'm gonna just do the fast thing and teleport, heal, and then come back. Because I'd rather use this team. There we go. Now Singrika gets to be a grown Resonator who don't need no healer. Okay, Sigrika, don't take too many hits in here. This team won't allow for that. But no, I love this team because you get to have everyone out at the same time.
Cadence, chord. Symphony of leather soul.
Yes.
Never
Begin.
ending.
Now presenting
Ah.
Poem of Finale.
Let me greet my friends. No one exclusion, please.
Yay. Oh wow, where's it going?
An intriguing concerto. Symphony of life. Be erased.
Excuse you.
Cadence.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Greet my friends.
Straight to the stars.
Ah.
An intriguing concerto.
Okay. Luckily I'll get to I should be able to start with my ult for this next fight. Because because otherwise Philova might go down. I haven't quite figured out what his attack sequence is.
Is she the soul never entered?
Better get serious.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Speak wonders and tragedies come together.
I just want to be able to ult.
Let the show begin. Let me greet my friends. Detonate. Fly. True name, illuminate. No one explosion.
I don't know where I'm going when that happens. Yay! And now she can get the rest of her talents up. Let's see. Claim. Flame. Okay, exit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click this. Because I'm curious as to what wish I'm on. Because I've just been wishing very, like, regularly. Okay, now I'm still fairly early. Because I'll wish till probably about, like, 50, 60. And then I'll start thinking about whether I want to continue the wish. Okay, resonators. Like, they almost have all of their stuff leveled, just not everything. Quick upgrade! Quick upgrade! Okay. And then I have excess, which I probably won't need for the next character. So I might just... I don't think it works on any of these people. Yeah. Press normal attack shortly after casting intro skill to basic attack stage 2. I know I kind of need more of these. So next week I'll probably do that boss run to get the rest of their skills up. Claim all. Resonators.
There you are.
Let's teleport. I think the only other thing that I need to do is get my, the last point for the Whimpering Waste, which might be more possible now that my Sigriga is higher. Okay. I want to go resonator details, just make sure everyone has their things equipped.
Power levels. Power levels.
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every
Got
box.
static mist. And you two have your special weapon, so you never, like, don't have it. Okay, we have echo damage as the thing that gets increased. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
My friend, do keep up. Absolute futility. Cadence, halt. Ictus, ready. Preparatory beat, begin.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord.
Join me in accompaniment. Witness.
Eh.
Blossoms in wind.
Let the show begin. Greet my friends. Oh. This is it. Real name.
Goodbye.
No one exclusion means cool your head. Shut up. Greet my friends.
Ensemble, symphony of life. Cadence, halt. The soul never entombed.
Thanks for watching. A perfect listen. The trio of destiny. Let me. Huh?
I had to pause that for a second because I almost did something stupid.
Straight to the stars.
Annihilation.
Oh no. I was not gonna do it. I was a bit behind on my points there. But that's mostly what I wanted to see. Because I think there's not anything else. I'm gonna check to the event page, make sure I'm not missing any events. As long as I'm not. Events. Okay, this is permanent though. Oh, both of those are permanent. This one I'm not worried about. Oh yeah, this is the story mode. I'll do this on a separate stream. You can skip the prerequisite. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Which means I believe we're going to be switching to Warframe. Me close up. Hi, it's me Poison, and I'm over here now. Do. Close. Warframe, open. Na, 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 na. I still love that I have like my cheeks and tongue rigged. NEB is probably one of the best like plugins that I did for my stuff. I need to close out of Discord. Log in with Steam.
Operator, you have returned.
This is actually really big. I needed this. Because now I can just get the Warframe. It's valid for 48 hours. Same. But that's my biggest deal I've seen.
Updated with a new quest.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Ready to claim. Just constantly making those. Let's see. Quests, event, alerts. Oh wait, no, not that. Invasions. I'll see what the rewards are for that.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Gifts of the Stolen. Dexibris.
My foundry has
Excalibur,
completed a
an
new item.
action glyph.
Does this please the operator?
Venus, fracture bonus. Okay, so I don't have any main quests to do. I think I might just go and level up and farm for some of the organ cells. Which means it's time to switch my equipment. Arsenal. Max rank. Swap. Looks like everything's max rank in this category. Swap. I do like these. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. Which one does this use? Ooh, that sounds fun. Dungeon punctures and spirals. Let's check these. Life Strike, Enduring Affliction, Spinning Needle. %, per melee status. If I remember correctly, it's not typically that great to take the like crit stuff. I could be wrong, but last I checked, that's what I read. And finisher damage. I don't know how many of these I have, but I feel like I could upgrade this once and be fine. Upgrade. These have 5, which means I should be able to put something in. You know what? Okay. Now let's go get organ cells. Yeah, I think that's where I wanted to go. But no, I love saying the 3 W's. World of Warcraft, Warframe, and Wuthering Waves. And Wardo, technically, so 4 W's, because I use Wardo to stream from. Other people. Ooh, I like that skin. I like the people ones.
Our position has been compromised.
That's a nice hair color, though.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Oh gosh. That's silly. I'm lucky this can't break. It's working.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to
I don't
extract
think
will
did I
appear
even take
soon.
my attack speed one? I don't think I did. There's a spider. Okay. How do I leave this? Oh, there we go.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Oh my god. Wait, game. don't think I've found any organ cells.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I can do another one. And then after this one.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
My babies. They came to be with me. I didn't jump so far. You ended my thing. And it's back.
Wuwa and soul be with you.
I'm glad this is the one I got this day. Oop. Oh my god. I think that was the last one, right? Or are we on the last one now? Yeah, we're on the last one now. Boop.
Reinforcements available.
Okay.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I want to see if I can play World of Warcraft without it messing up on
Very
me.
impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
I'm gonna give it its best chance of working too. I'm gonna close out of everything in the background.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Close. Yes. And now we move on to the third and final W. Oh, I don't think I switched my category on Twitch to Warcraft. Warframe. Whoops. It's okay. We only did like 20 minutes. Okay, I'm closing out of absolutely everything in the background. Exit. Exit. Oh wait, I'll do that after stream. I have some things I can try if it messes up again today. I don't think it will. World of Crafting War. Doom doom boom. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say. Did I jinx it? Um... I've played the Druid the past few times. I think I will switch to Milan Rogue. I did repair my game file, so I might need to go through and switch some of the settings. Alphabet. There it is. Hi, it's me, Poison, and I do want to have lights on for this model. And turn off bloom, because this model doesn't really have any, like, special effects like that. Oop. I need better shoes. Let me just go see if I can't buy a pair of shoes that work for me.
Are you planning a purchase?
I need shoes and headgear, it looks like. Oh no, I have something for the
Treat
head.
your wares with care.
Bag. That should work for the head. I just need shoes.
My goods.
And what
are
do I
of a
wear?
kind.
Mail. Armor. Nail. Feet. Search. Only show me current expansion. Yeah, this works. And it's only like 100 gold.
May my goods serve you well.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now that means I can go do a dungeon. It feels weird being a dragon, riding another dragon. I'm leaving the city before I queue. What are my professions that I have? Oh, skinning and tailoring. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna go basically to this area. Ooh, I'm gonna land. Go fast. Make sure I read. This is my cleanse. Okay. Enter. Oh no, the tank. He knew I was not a good healer.
That's weird though.
Enter. No, yeah, especially because the tank and the healer, like, he probably has the same wait time that I do. Oh no, now it's gonna be the DPS. Yep, the DPS this time. Who is it gonna be this time? Let's see. Oh, is it gonna be the tank again? Or is it gonna be the DPS? Oh, no, it's not the tank. DPS. Okay.
This must be the fire liners you spoke of. Sit, and we will start a ritual.
And
But
sing
be
a
ready.
campfire song.
This is the lower of war. Whatever he dreams of, we must complete the trial.
CIMPFIRO SONG song. It'll help if you just sing along. Do do do. Okay, I was about to say, where'd my allies go?
Do not worry about your friend. There would be Hashe, Nalarak, their dreamer. The Lord of War will test their strength. A Hashe is only as strong as their warriors. So you too will be tested in Nalarak's dream. The Lord dreams of the Emanis past, when their winter was their only foe. Preparing for it will be your first trial.
What's that glowy thing? Oh, it's plants. Oh no, does he not know how to get over here? They figured it out. Oh no. I don't know what it is that, like, I did. Despite. Cause, like,
Rage.
same. Like, I still have the audio cue, so it might not fully mess up. I don't know if I'm actually, like, not frozen in-game. So I just typed in chat, like, game's frozen. Despite all my rage. I might see if I have overclocking turned off, and if I do, see if I can't turn it on. Well, maybe I won't fly.
That's what you were born for.
Same. These wings were made to fly, but WoW's gonna punish me if I try. Mama said. I'm just gonna probably hard heal and not like push it. Oh no. Oh my god.
Preparing will help you in the trial ahead.
Oh no, we've gotten flanked. That's our bad. Looks like we lost DPS, but we should be fine. Yeah. I know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh, this way.
Preparing will help you in the trial ahead. In the winter, there were those like the Horde Manga, whose greed burdened others. Their Mani Hashe used their most trusted warriors to eliminate them.
I didn't have any on me.
Tribe.
Me. That's a much wider hit radius than what it would allege. I can do that too. Almost got hit. Yay, being able to float.
Well done. Like a living vine, some branches must be cut so the others may live. The
Yay!
tribe survive for now.
Protection. Oh no. Honestly, being the dragon is OP here. Just because you can fly, you can not have to worry about getting hit by that. Where's... Oh, there he is.
Seasons in the lowest mine are changing. All you can do is take shelter from the rising winds.
Oh no. Wait, I got stunned and I guess it rooted me to the ground too? Yay! I got special... I see me and that other dragon have the same idea about just float to the end. Oh wait, I'm gonna stay over here. I just need to float down there. I've never had issues with this one before, but who knows?
Do not care who you are. Ashe, elder, child beggar.
Oh, whoops. Give me your power. Okay. Do 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 do. I want to get away from those before they break into monsters. I just took the risk that that wound was going to get close to me.
But what about your loyalty?
Okay.
Come back
Get
to the
swayed.
fire. Your last trial awaits you.
I hope they don't make me fight on the stairs. I don't know how the aggro got switched to me. He had already procted it. None of those people are skinnable. Oh, it looks like we pulled almost everybody. Not the staircase. Anywhere but the staircase. It's Glinda! The Glinda, the good dragon. No, we're just gonna keep on going with people. I have discovered I can just stand in the AoE.
What took you so long, eh? Deloa will not fight me without you.
Hold. Before you face Deloa,
Almost
you
got
must
way too
face
close.
and kill me.
Leadership requires sacrifice, even of the things we cherish.
They should be in range.
Well done, Amanekop. You have passed the trial.
I wonder if I get to skin
Take
this.
the burden of Nalarak.
Oh wait, no, I don't think he dies.
She has died honorably, but the death of those loyal to me, that is my burden. It will be yours as Hashe.
Just activate auction house.
The last trial is at hand. Ready to test your strength and face my claws?
Get behind me!
Away, unworthy!
I'm not unworthy. You're unworthy.
Cannot escape the claws of the war god! My rage will find you!
Spearmint breath, go.
Get behind me!
She's always just gets behind me, but I've never like had an issue with it. No, I want to be able to skin him.
The dream ends.
I rolled a 1. How dare. But I also leveled. Let me check something. Let me exit that. Yeah, I'm gonna fly back to the city. But yeah, I don't know exactly what's up with why that's doing it. So I'll probably need to check that out just to make sure the issue doesn't persist. Because I do think we will do a brief live tomorrow because of the Warframe patch. So I'll probably keep it pretty short this stream. And by pretty short, I mean we'll probably end here in a moment because I can't do another dungeon. Landing in the city. So let me switch to me close up. Okay, so I need to fix the gaming laptop. So I'm gonna hop off here so that way I don't have any issues tomorrow. I'd like to take this moment to say thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed. Thank you to everyone who's watching currently or watching in the future. Thank you for the comments, the likes, and the subs. And I can't wait to see you all in future streams. Bye for now and see you next time. Oh yeah, sweet dreams, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending on your time zone. But yeah, I'll see you later.